In the winter of 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers set out on an expedition into the Ural Mountains of Russia. Led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, the team was made up of students and graduates from the Ural Polytechnical Institute. Their goal was to reach Otorten, a mountain peak in the northern Urals. It was a challenging trek, but these were seasoned hikers, well prepared for the harsh conditions of the Siberian wilderness. The group began their journey on January 23rd, full of excitement and determination. They documented their progress with photographs and diary entries, capturing the stark beauty of the snow-covered landscape. But as they ventured deeper into the mountains, the weather turned against them. Blizzards raged, and temperatures plummeted to minus 30 degrees Celsius, minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit, or lower. On January 28th, the team set up camp on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, a mountain whose name translates to Mountain of the Dead in the local Mansi language. It was an ominous name, but the hikers were undeterred. They pitched their tent and settled in for the night, unaware that this would be their final camp. What happened next is the stuff of nightmares. The hikers never reached their destination, and weeks later, their abandoned tent was discovered, torn open from the inside. The scene was chaotic. Personal belongings were left behind, and footprints in the snow suggested the group had fled in a panic, some without shoes or proper clothing. But where did they go? And why did they leave the safety of their tent in the middle of a freezing night? The answers to these questions would only deepen the mystery and the horror. Weeks passed with no word from the hikers. Concerned families raised the alarm, and a search party was sent to find the missing group. On February 26, the rescuers made a grim discovery. The hikers' tent, partially buried in snow, was found on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl. The tent was in disarray, cut open from the inside. Footprints led away from the site, but they were strange. Some hikers were barefoot, while others wore only socks or a single shoe. The tracks suggested the group had fled in a state of panic, as if something had terrified them so badly that they risked freezing to death rather than stay in the tent. The first 2 bodies were found about a mile from the campsite, near the edge of the forest. Yuri Doroshenko and Yuri Krivonishenko were dressed only in their underwear, despite the freezing temperatures. A makeshift fire pit nearby suggested they had tried to keep warm, but it wasn't enough to save them. Over the next few weeks, the remaining hikers were found scattered across the mountainside. Some had died from hypothermia, while others had suffered horrific injuries. One hiker, Lyudmila Dubinina, had a fractured skull and was missing her tongue. Another, Semyon Zolotaryov, had severe chest injuries, as if he had been crushed by a powerful force. The condition of the bodies only added to the mystery. How did these experienced hikers meet such a gruesome end? Why did they flee their tent in the middle of the night? And what or who could have caused such injuries in the middle of a desolate, snow-covered mountain? The search for answers would lead to countless theories, but none could fully explain the horrors of Dyatlov Pass. The Dyatlov Pass incident has spawned countless theories over the years, ranging from the plausible to the downright paranormal. Let's explore some of the most compelling explanations for what might have happened that fateful night. One of the earliest theories was an avalanche. Some believe that the hikers were startled by the sound of an approaching avalanche and fled their tent in panic. However, this doesn't explain the bizarre injuries or the fact that no evidence of an avalanche was found at the scene. Another theory involves infrasound, low-frequency sound waves that can cause feelings of terror and panic, Some speculate that the wind blowing over the mountain created infrasound, driving the hikers to flee in a state of irrational fear. But again, this doesn't account for the physical injuries. More sinister theories suggest the hikers were attacked, either by local Mansi tribesmen or by Soviet military forces conducting secret experiments in the area. Some even believe the group stumbled upon a covert weapons test, which could explain the severe injuries and radiation found on some of their clothing. Then there are the paranormal theories. Some claim the hikers encountered a yeti or other cryptid creature, while others believe they were the victims of extraterrestrial activity. The strange orange lights seen in the sky around the time of the incident have fueled speculation about UFOs. Despite decades of investigation, no theory has been able to fully explain the events of that night. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most baffling and chilling mysteries of the 20th century. The Dyatlov Pass incident left a lasting impact on the families of the hikers, the local community, and the world at large. The official investigation was closed in 1959, with the cause of death listed as a compelling natural force. But what exactly that force was, no one could say. In the years that followed, the incident became the subject of books, documentaries, and countless debates. The Russian government reopened the case in 2019, but their findings only added to the mystery. They concluded that an avalanche was the most likely cause, but many experts and enthusiasts remain unconvinced. The area around Kholat Syakhl has become a place of pilgrimage for adventurers and mystery seekers. Some claim to have experienced strange phenomena there, unexplained lights, eerie sounds, and an overwhelming sense of dread. For the families of the hikers, the incident remains a painful and unresolved chapter in their lives. They continue to seek answers, hoping that one day the truth will come to light. But perhaps the most haunting aspect of the Dyatlov Pass incident is the unanswered questions. What drove 9 experienced hikers to flee their tent in the middle of a freezing night? What caused their horrific injuries? And why has the truth remained hidden for so long? The mystery endures, as chilling and enigmatic as ever. The Dyatlov Pass incident has left an indelible mark on the world of unsolved mysteries. It has inspired countless theories, investigations, and works of fiction, from books to movies to video games. But despite all the attention, the truth remains elusive. The incident has also become a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the wilderness, and perhaps of the unknown forces that we still don't fully understand. It serves as a chilling reminder that even the most experienced adventurers can fall victim to the inexplicable. Today, the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to captivate and terrify. It's a story that raises more questions than answers, a puzzle that defies explanation. And as long as the mystery remains unsolved, it will continue to haunt the imaginations of those who dare to explore it. So what do you think happened on that cold winter night in 1959? Was it an avalanche, a military experiment, or something far more sinister? The truth may never be known, but one thing is certain. The Dyatlov Pass incident is a mystery that will endure for generations to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling tales of the unexplained. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.